there are lots of games lined up this weekend. The Premier League is there, the Spanish Primera División is Serie A is there, the French League is there, not forgetting the German Bundesliga. This wonderful day would analyze some of the games that we'll look out for this weekend for your viewing delight. Some includes Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur, Atletico Madrid up against Real Madrid. The guys will be joining me very soon to analyze some of these games.
Arsenal manager and Arsenal with Perisic over there, but Son was quickly back, gets the shot in, still by the keeper and in! Gabriel Jesus with his first goal and his first North London derby. It's 5 for the season now for Jesus. And Hugo Lloris will be disappointed he couldn't hold it, but he was there to tap it in, Jesus, to give Arsenal the lead again.
Okay, yeah, welcome back. I have the duo of Cyprian and Alfred, and welcome to the weekend edition of Sporting Vibes.
Of course, well, it's good to be here.
Yeah, welcome.
I greet you.
Okay, definitely. Let's begin from the very top, which is the Premier League. Let's start on Sunday, 24th September 2023. Arsenal will be taking on Tottenham Hotspur in a North London derby. What do we expect? Arsenal this season, high flying. We saw them against PSV Eindhoven in the Champions League 4-0. Tottenham Hotspur not involved in any midweek games, and this weekend on Sunday they'll be taking on Arsenal. Do you expect Arsenal to get the better of Tottenham Hotspur?
For the Arsenal side, they've been high flying. The same thing happens to Tottenham Hotspur. They may not have been involved in any midweek game. That simply means that they are well prepared. Unlike the Arsenal players that seems to be having some tight legs, the Tottenham Hotspur players are fully ready. But then this is a derby, and you know exactly what happens in a derby. So I do not see Arsenal winning the tournament. It just end a draw between Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal.
Last time Tottenham Hotspur defeated Sheffield United by 2-1. They scored 2 late goals from Richarlison and Dejan Kulusevski. Arsenal, their last time in the Premier League was against Everton, which they won by a solitary strike, courtesy of Leandro Trossard, who is on a good scoring form. Of course, and he scored against PSV. And also assisted some couple. Yeah. So Arsenal expect the likes of Leandro Trossard, if he starts against Tottenham Hotspur, to give Tottenham Hotspur defense a run for their money. Ange Postecoglou and his Tottenham Hotspur side, they have 13 points as we speak, 2 points behind the leaders, Manchester City. Yeah. I think it's time we begin to take Tottenham Hotspur serious with their own ball.
They should be taken serious because ever since the coach came in, talking very good with the team, trying to organize the team, put the team together, and then they've done so well. They've not had any loss so far. I think they only had maybe a draw. One draw in 5 matches. So that tells you how good they are at the moment. So they should be taken very seriously. Okay. Not as a title contender,
Okay, not as a title contender, maybe a top 4 contender. Cyprian, last time out against Bournemouth, goalless. This weekend against Aston Villa, Unai Emery's Aston Villa comes to Stamford Bridge on Sunday at exactly 2 p.m. Do you see Chelsea scoring against Aston Villa on Sunday?
Okay, that game will be a very tough game, but I will sincerely say that Aston Villa is in a more better position to win that particular game. If Chelsea will score, it's likely, but I'm not convinced.
Are they going to score? Yes or no?
Let me ask a Chelsea fan, I'll say yes.
Okay,
of course.
Okay, he says Chelsea are going to score. Okay, let me quickly get your prediction on that. Aston Villa, Chelsea. My mind is telling me that Aston Villa would get the better of Chelsea at the end, but I don't know what your mind is telling you, Alfred.
The Chelsea side is a very big team that you cannot underrate them anytime, any day, because they can always bring up surprises. Don't forget that the coach that Mauricio Pochettino has been doing so well in recent times, just that he came in and then he has to build the team. So for me, definitely do not write Chelsea off. They are playing at Stamford Bridge. Some may argue that when they played at Stamford Bridge the last time, it was Nottingham Forest that came there and defeated them. But I see Chelsea not losing this one. It may be a draw or a win for the Chelsea side.
A win or a draw for Chelsea, according to Alfred. Let's quickly move straight to Spain. But before then, Liverpool versus West Ham United. West Ham this season 10 points out of 5 games. Do you see them getting something out of Anfield on Sunday?
10 points out of 5 games for the likes of West Ham at this stage is a very good point for them. Of course, they are well placed. So going to play against Liverpool is going to be a bit difficult, because you remember those days when the likes of Chelsea, Man U, and even Arsenal, when they were playing in the Europa League. This is another period for Liverpool to play in the Europa League. It's not really easy. You play on Thursday and then you are playing again on Saturday or Sunday. So seeing Liverpool, coming head to head against West Ham United is not definitely going to be an easy game for them. But by looking at the team, you can say, okay, Liverpool should be the better side. But then I don't think Liverpool will win this one. I'm just predicting a draw in this one.
Okay, Cyprian, on Saturday, 23rd September 2023 at Tottenham by 8 p.m. Nigerian time, Burnley will be taking on Manchester United. Manchester United coming off the back of a 4-3 defeat against Bayern Munich. Manchester United last weekend lost to Brighton at home at Old Trafford 3-1. Do you see the losing streak continuing at Old Trafford? Or do you see Manchester United bouncing back with a win against Burnley on Saturday?
Definitely, that will be a win for Manchester United.
Okay,
no doubt.
A win for Manchester United to Spain. The Madrid derby comes up on Sunday, 24th September 2023. Atletico Madrid at the Estadio Wanda Metropolitano will be hosting their neighbors Real Madrid. 8 p.m. Nigerian time, Alfred. We will see Madrid struggling to win games. Jude Bellingham bailing Madrid out of some of the games they were on the verge of drawing or losing. Do you see Madrid getting the better of Atletico Club in Madrid on Sunday?
Yeah, when it comes to a derby is always a different game. And then in a derby, the bragging right has to be proven. And that is exactly what we are going to be having on Sunday when Atletico de Madrid, the two capital clubs playing against Real Madrid, comes together against Real. So Real and Atletico, Real have been having a better side of Atletico undoubtedly. But then in this particular one, it may be a bit difficult because
Jorginho is injured.
So good. So it's been Jude Bellingham bailing the team, from the waters. But then let's see what happens. But for me, I may just say Atletico will either win or draw this one.
Okay, Atletico win or draw for Alfred Cyprian.
Okay, irrespective of the fact that Real Madrid has been struggling to win their games, but that's just a kind of game. You'll see them performing even better than they have done before. So I still think Real Madrid will still win that game.
Okay, Real Madrid, let's play history to the French League. There is a big game this weekend and it involves Paris Saint-Germain. They'll be taking on Olympique de Marseille. That's on Sunday at exactly 7:45 p.m. Nigerian time. PSG in their last game was against OGC Nice. They lost by 3-2. We saw our brother Teddy Murphy scored 2 goals against PSG and assisted 1. So he actually put up a man of the match performance against PSG. PSG against Olympique Marseille. Any hope for PSG and Luis Enrique?
When you are playing against a man called Andre Villas-Boas, you remember that man?
Yeah, that's from Chelsea and FC.
So coming to Marcel, he has been doing wonders with Marcel in recent time, and then definitely this season, I think the Marcel side this season they've not performed badly. They've been doing so well in the league, and then coming head to head to play against the Paris Saint-Germain side that to some extent has also been struggling. Apart from the struggle to win their matches, I think looking at the players available to them, Dembele, yes, that moves there.
But he has not scored.
He has not scored, but his contribution in the team is their Champions League match against Borussia Dortmund. He did so well, and then including the likes of Mbappe too. So these guys are good to go, but then it's going to be a very tough task for them to win against Andre Villas-Boas' side when they meet head to head. It may just end a draw for me. Otherwise, we can consider the Marcel side to take a win in this one.
Okay, we consider the Marcel side to take a win in this one, according to Alfred, and that's the much we can take from the preview segment. Some of the games are lined up at this weekend. Let's quickly head straight to the Autopost segment. Congratulations to those that played our Champions League last tickets. We saw the likes of Galatasaray coming from behind to draw 2-2 against FC Copenhagen to make our ticket shine green, and it was all green for the 4 games that we predicted for you. This weekend, we've carefully selected some games as we usually do to give you so that you could actually put more money to get more money. So Liverpool versus West Ham United over 9.5 corner. Manchester City versus Nottingham Forest over 8.5 corner. Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspur over 2.5. Union Berlin versus Hoffenheim over 2.5. We'll see you next week where you'll be testifying to the goodness of our picks this weekend. Remember to subscribe on our channel and of course our Facebook page at Sporting Vibes. See you next time.